a woman fill out a sales ticket. I have the sales ticket already there, like when I'm closing. So when I'm closing with her, I have her bring over her profile card and I write her name down. And when I ask her, what do you feel comfortable taking home? I have the sales ticket and pin right here, and I literally don't look up at her. I know that's kind of weird, but like I want her not like to freak out or anything. And so when she says, well, I think I want to start with that today, you know, and okay, that's great. So then I'm gonna write obviously the quantity, okay? So you can see if she wants 2 Beach Blonde eyeshadows or whatever. I'm gonna write the quantity, the product itself, and just make sure you're detailed enough to know what you sold, so that way when you look back at this, you can remember what it is, so then you can reorder what you sold. And then the only time I use this column right here is she's ordering more than one item. Like, so say for instance she was ordering like 3 cleansers, then I would want to put in the price, like the cleanser was $20, but 20 times 3 is 60. So that's how I got 60. Now I want her to be able to see that. At the very bottom, you're going to add subtotal. Okay, now hear me out. Even if you're giving a discount, always do retail first, like the full retail. So let's say she was a hostess, she had 3 girlfriends, and she is doing 75 for 35. Well, make sure she spends $75 before you take 40 off. And so, but I want to add up the subtotal. I want to add up $75 first. Okay, so let's say she's just spending an even 100. Okay, so the subtotal, that first line is going to be $100, because hear me out, this is so important. You must charge tax on the full retail price, because that's how we get charged tax from Mary Kay. So if I were to only charge tax on $35 instead of $100, I just like miss a lot. I'm like losing money. All right. So every time I do a sales ticket, I don't care if she earned her roll-up bag for free or if she earned this for free or whatever. Because say for instance on my placemat, she does the princess bag, she does 4 sets, and then she gets her roll-up bag for free. I'm still gonna write travel roll-up bag $35 because I need to charge tax on that $35. Because when we pay for product up front, Mary Kay charges us tax. So I want to make sure I get reimbursed that tax I got charged. And then in the second line, it's like there's a God-given line for you. That's where you can put her discount. So if she was a hostess and she had 3 girlfriends and she gets $50 worth of free product, then I'm going to see 100 minus 50. You're going to see the sales tax, and then you're going to do the math. Sales tax is based off where you live. So each of us is a little bit different. And so you have to make sure you're charging the correct tax. I know in Pittsburgh it's like 0.085. So I'm going to take 100 times 0.085, which is 850. So literally it'll be 100 minus 50 plus 850. So her total will be 5850. Any questions? The biggest thing with that, I just wanted you to hear, is always charge retail tax on the full price before your discount. And that's why I always show my discount right here, so I can see why I'm giving it away. So if she was a host, I write host. If she earned a listen for a lip gloss, I put LL right there, and then I keep track of that lip gloss I gave away. Okay? So that way I'm also keeping track of what product. Or like Lacy said, throw all of your products in a basket, like your lip glosses, and then you can write down all. Just keep track of it. Okay. So when I go home from a party, obviously, we already trained you guys how to enter a profile card, but I am going to enter my sales tickets onto weekly accomplishment sheets. This is going to keep track of your sales, your tickets, and so forth. Your weekly accomplishment sheets, you're going to click on business tools, and then you're going to click on the very bottom, it's the very last tab. And so if you ever see the WAS abbreviated, that's weekly accomplishment sheets. Your weekly accomplishment sheets will allow you to be able to keep track of what you're giving away, what you're earning, and actually will do how to organize your money. We'll teach you that in just a second. But it's really, really nice because then you can see, oh, okay, I have like a $500 party, but I gave away $50 worth of product. You know, it allows you to be able to see all of this, and it's really important. So after I enter it onto weekly accomplishment sheets, so you go to In Touch, click Business Tools, at the very, very bottom it says weekly accomplishments. Then I'm going to go on to ordering. Now some of you have not made your first order, so it's okay. Lacy and Jennifer and I will help you. But we're going to go to ordering, and we're going to make sure we reorder what you just sold. Because if you order all this product and then you sell all this product but never reorder what you just sold, you're going to run yourself right out of business. Does that make sense? Like if Walmart never restocked their shelves, they would lose us as customers, and I would know because they never have the formula I need for my son. So where do I go? I go to Dillon's because Walmart doesn't have it. That's Walmart's fault. So just a good example, I always get very frustrated because every time I go in there to do my groceries and they don't have this stuff, I have to go somewhere else to get it. And just think about it, that's what happens to us as business owners. If we do not have what someone wants, they're going to find someone else who does. Okay? But, so when I go into ordering and I add this item to my order, I put a check mark on it. Okay? So this way I know it's already added to my order. Then, every month, I order once a month to restock what I sold. My order's already made and all I have to do is press buy. Because at a party, if you have 6 women, you could sell lots of items and you don't want to forget to reorder something or, eventually be like, oh, I don't need to order it yet, and then you find yourself with no makeup removers or no mascaras. And that's not good when you're like, oh no, I just ran out of mascaras just because you haven't been paying attention. Does that make sense?
Did you say to put a little mark or anything?
Yeah, I said put a mark, right? Yeah, put a mark on it or, check mark or something. Basically, no. So, and then this sales ticket goes in your monthly expandable file folder because this is an income. So Pat needs to know how much money you made off your sales. And so that's why you have to put that in your month. So all my sales from the month of September will go in, okay, in the folder, and then my assistant will be able to see, oh, okay, Maya had $1,000 in sales this month, but she gave away $200, so my profit really wasn't $500, it was $300. You see what I'm saying? There.
And girls, if you have 2 parties in 1 week, so you don't want to have a party and then immediately order and then have a party 2 days later to reorder products, you can definitely save your order. So you can put in an order and save it, and then after you're ready to submit your order, then go ahead and submit it.
And you can save as many orders on InTouch as you want to. If you're thinking, oh my gosh, I don't even know what that means, don't worry. On InTouch, under the ordering tab, they made it so nice for us, where you can always add to an order, you can modify an order, all that jazz. But it just helps you, so this way you're keeping track of what you sold and what's in it. Because wouldn't that be horrible if, say for instance, you make an order at the end of the week, and that week you had 3 parties, and you forgot to add a sales ticket, and that woman was like, where's my product? That wouldn't be good, right? So that's why we have that system of always making sure you add her order in the order to the company.
Is there something special you have to do to save it?
You just click save. No,
Okay.
it's like at the top on the right hand side it says begin checkout process or add more go back to add more products or save order. Just click save order. But actually, if you exit out of it, if you are in the process in the middle of making an order and you close the browser, it'll automatically save it for you.
See mine? I know I put stuff in there and then
Did you click update order? Yeah. Every time I enter a quantity for another item, I always click update order because I know that it's in the bag. Yes, that might be. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. I'm not very, as you saw this morning, I'm not very good with technology. I might be young, but don't be fooled because I'm not very good at it. So, but obviously this is just kind of important to make sure you're not only keeping track of what you give away, what you sell, but this will also help you with your tax purposes. And then you can actually give a receipt to your customer. So it's, what's the word, where you can tear it nice. So you can tear it and give it to her, which is really, really nice for you. Any questions? Pretty simple? Yeah.
Will you calculate how much you gave away? I made this much and I gave away this product. Do you use the wholesale or actually?
No, I always enter in retail. Good question. Okay. So say for instance when I'm entering in my sales on the computer and I had a $100 facial, I'm going to put total sales 100. But then in the next column, it's going to say hostess and giveaway. If she was the host, then I put what I gave away in the hostess column. But say, for instance, she also listened to a video thing for a lip gloss, then I'm going to put $14 in there for giving away for a lip gloss. I always work with retail because the computer will automatically adjust wholesale and retail for you. So, yeah, great question. Always enter in your sales at retail cost. Yeah, great question. Oh my gosh. Oh, great question. Always enter in your sales at retail cost because the column that says giveaway and hostess will also account for that. So, because the computer will actually do a split for you, and you'll be able to see your profits, which is beautiful. It's beautiful.